when we last left, our erudite sorcerer, champion of Azura, and dragonborn, Narathor, he and Maricine set off to find the last piece of the Ethereum shard, but he got distracted along the way. He discovered a forsworn hideout, went in and purged them, cleared out the cave, and then he ventured forth to Karthwasten to return to give a sword to an orc who lived there, but a deadly dragon attacked. He and Maricine managed to defeat it. However, Narathor was injured in the process. He suffered a break into his left leg. And so now he is back here at Mirwatch, his wizard's tower, for some rest, relaxation, and recovery. Let's get to it. So, you're joining me from the last episode. Like I said, this is going to be a different, as I said there, this is going to be a different episode from what we usually do. This is going to be a very relaxed episode. Honestly, if you were to skip it, I wouldn't blame you in the slightest. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to mark this place. Originally, our marked location was the College of Winterhold, but I think this makes more sense for Narathor. So now when we use recall, we'll return here. So yeah, this is going to be a very different episode from usual. This is going to be a kind of resting episode where Narathor just kind of takes it easy. If you were to skip this one, I wouldn't blame you in the slightest. I wouldn't blame you. So if you want to skip this episode, go ahead. In fact, I may even just release it the same day as the last episode. Heck, this may even be a shorter episode. We'll see. So if you want to skip this one, I don't blame you. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Now, for now, let's go ahead and just get started with our recuperation. We're going to hang up our armor for a bit. Since we don't need it at this moment. And we'll reclaim it sooner rather than later. But for now, let's go ahead and put on our stuff. Very nice. What we need are some like fancy wizard's robes, if I'm being honest. We need some fancy wizard robes. These aren't fancy enough. And then we'll go ahead and we're also going to do, we're actually pretty darn hungry. We should have a seat. Have something to eat. It's a shame that we don't have a wash basin in here, because we're pretty dirty after all that adventuring. We're a mess. Let's have a seat. Have something to eat and drink. Have some wine. And some nice Horker loaf. All right. Okay. Oh, we got some firewood here. Nice. Okay, cool. We'll put some of our things away in the wardrobe. In particular, we'll put away our mace, our Galder Blackstaff, our woodcutter's axe for now. Can't remember if I know this enchantment or not. I probably do. We'll take off our backpack because we don't really need it on at this particular moment. We should be good now. Yeah, we're good now. Great. All right. And by the way, I am not walking this slowly on purpose. Unfortunately, because of Narathor's injury, he's moving a lot slower. I appreciate that. Appreciate that little touch from the modders. All right, there we go. Now we can see a bit better. Well, let's go ahead and see about, first of all, throwing away some of our books. Got a lot of them. So spell tomes are going to go on their own special shelf. What have we read? We've read the Black Hearts on Trial. We'll put that there. Response to Barrow's Speech. We'll put that there. Fire and Darkness is a book about the thingy. You know what I mean. Put that away. Put that away. I think we've read the Firmament, but I'm not sure. We've definitely read this. Definitely read this. Definitely read this. Should we put away the Firmament? Yeah, let's put it away. Oh, can't do it anyway. Cool. What have I got over here? Are these all spells? These are spells. These are also mostly spells. Okay, we're gonna stick with that theme. Oh, you know what? Let's take this and we're gonna put it somewhere else. Okay, let's put away the spells that we have learned. It's a library of spell tomes and I love it. Okay. Put away Mark. Fire Shell, Poison Shell. Wait, really? That's it? That's all I can put on that shelf? That's weird. Okay, let's do the bottom shelf. Okay. Put away Poison Shell, Shock Shell, Dispel, Teleport Mud Crab. I think that's it as far as a good chunk of our spell books goes. Nice. Okay. Now then, as for, you know what, Maricine, just chill.
This is the best time to hunt. Fire craves the night.
No. We need to rest.
Waiting. Just
relax. Take it easy. Okay. Welcome to my home. Welcome to my wizard's tower. It's pretty cool here. But just chill out for a while. I mean, we don't need to, we're not fighting right now. Okay, so here we will put some things. We'll put away our journals and such. Let's see here. Put away some notes. Great. I don't know if I have anything valuable I want to necessarily put away. What did I put in the safe? An ebony earring. That's like nothing. Okay, cool. What time is it? Why did she say that? Oh my god, it is late. Okay, you know what? Nerothor will have a rest, actually. Come to think of it. Let's go ahead and sleep for a bit. Alright, we'll sleep for 8 hours. Full 8 hours. Nerothor definitely needs the recovery time. Alright. Put a point into Magicka. Let's see here. Shore up Firebrand. That sounds good, actually. Don't even need to think about it. Yes. Immediately, yes. Wonderful. Okay. Well, we are kind of dirty. Let's try that again. Let's try to wash up again. God, we really need a wizard's, like an appropriate wizard's robe for when we're just at home. Air is very cold here. That's okay. We're not going to be out here for very long. You know what? Since it is cold, let's go ahead and do our fire cloak. That way when we're in the water, we won't freeze. Oh, our poor horse. Come on, I just want some deep water. Still not deep enough. We probably just aggroed a mud crab. There we go. Oh, we almost had it. Okay, there we go. That was good enough. All right, great. Ah! Fuck! I thought it was.
Don't worry, mortal.
I thought it was dead. Oh my god! Oh, I gotta go! Fuck! Oh, that scared the shit out of me, man. I didn't like that. Oh god. All right, let's water walk. Oh, you know who we can get wizard robes from? This alien. Let's get some wizard robes from Thalion. That way we can at least role play while we're on our break. Is he even here? Can we wait? Yeah, we can wait. Okay. I don't know where he is. We'll just have a seat and wait for him. We're not in a rush. It's not like we're, you know. There he is. Wonderful. Alien.
Do you like magic? Thalion says
I love magic.
I like learning about magic.
Me too.
Morthal is a troubled place. It's my duty to see it rest
Oh
in
god.
peace.
What have you got for sale?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
I'll take the apprentice robes for destruction, I think. The vagrant robes also look cool. These are really expensive though. Oh, this is tempting. What could I sell him? Let's try to get a little bit of gold. Have the novice hood. I don't need multiple Varla stones, honestly. If you have one, you've got enough. Let's sell them the ones that are filled. Okay. I want this one. You know what? Fuck it. We'll buy both. We got enough gold.
All right, then.
Let's do some fashion souls. Or fashion scrolls, as may be the case. All
I
right.
had a bad dream again last night.
Oh?
I dreamt that you went away.
Not bad.
Monsters.
It's just a dream, child. Nothing more.
It was scary. It was like it was real.
Hush now. Think no more of it.
I like the orange. Yeah, I do like the orange bits. The white is nice too, but I like the orange bits the most, I think. Well, nah, this seems a bit more practical for my purposes. Oh, is that another fucking... Do you have to? Do you have to?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it.
Letter from
Go.
Thonar. Oh, he's probably mad at us. I hear you are becoming quite the adversary of the Forsworn. Their kind are but a boil to be drained and deserve no mercy. Being useful to me has earned you some compensation. Thonar Silverblood. Being helpful to him now leaves a... taking out those Forsworn now leaves a bad taste in Narathor's mouth. He's beginning to somewhat regret going after them, even if they are dangerous. Anything that benefits Thonar seems like a bad idea. Alright, well, let's go ahead and water walk back. Let's actually double cast it. There we go. Yeah, I think I kind of like the white a little bit better. Damn mud crab. Coming after me like that. Alright, let's go ahead and whirlwind sprint. Turn our compass back on. Alright, back into Mirror Watch. Maricine's still taking it easy. Very good. Let's actually put on our hood again. There we go. We'll keep our circlet on. Why not? Why the hell not, right? Okay. Pretty cool. All right, so what next? Let's go ahead and... Fuck it, let's do some reading. Now, we obviously have some... Well, we need to finish some Dwemer. We have some Dwemer books to do. Maricine's cleaning. Not what I expected. Didn't seem like the domestic type, but okay. Sure, if you wish to do that, be my guest. Let's have a seat. Do some reading. Got a Dwarven book to read. We need to read Dwarves. Volume 3. Alright. In this final volume on our discussion of the Dwarves, again, see the term Dwemer for references using the more scholastic name, we will attempt an examination into the distinct culture and history of Tamriel's lost race. We must, however, begin such a discussion with a warning. Despite what certain academic circles would like people to believe, there is so far no evidence that verifies any claim as to the dwarves' particular customs, morals, myths, legends, laws, systems of governance, or involvement in major historical events outside of those few examples that remain indisputable. For instance, while we can say with absolute certainty that the disappearance of the entire dwarven race happened very suddenly, only the laziest of junior scholars would say that this event happened in the same day or even the same hour. There is simply no proof to dispute the theory that perhaps the dwarves disappeared from Tamriel gradually over the course of several years, or indeed several decades. There is also nothing that disproves the source of this disappearance as being attributable to mass deaths, plagues, magical contamination, experiments into the nature of Aetherius gone wrong, or even race-wide teleportation into one of the planes of oblivion. There is simply too little that the dwarves left behind that points to the nature of their great vanishing act. And this same frustration applies to all aspects of their social structure and history. What we know then can only be inferred by the writings of the other races which made contact with the dwarves before they left Tamriel. The Dark Elves, Dunmer, hey, that's me, for example, teach that their great prophet Nerevar helped unite the dwarves and the elves in Morrowind against occupying Nord armies from Skyrim in the First Era. But Nord and Orc writings also indicate that the dwarves were also allied with them at various points and in various legendary battles of theirs. Unfortunately, none of these legends and folklore making it an effort to describe the dwarves in great detail. Only that they were a secretive people and that an alliance with them was unusual enough to warrant crafting a story around. And past the First Era, no race makes note of encountering any living dwarves at all. This is further confounded by the fact that so many of the Dark Elven writings on their relationship with the dwarves were lost during the tragic eruptions of Vardenfell during the Oblivion Crisis nearly 200 years ago. What secrets they could have revealed about the lost race are now buried behind layers of molten earth along with so many unfortunate Dark Elven people. That's super interesting. Because there is a hint in Morrowind. You can, with a certain degree of certainty, kind of figure out how the dwarves disappeared when you play Morrowind, right? Both kind of from first-hand experience, but also from reading. And the notion that so much of that scholarship would be lost because of the eruption in Vardenfell is super interesting. That makes sense to me. Thus, we conclude our discussion on the dwarves on a somber note. As with all scholarly endeavors, we are left with more questions than we have answers, and the proof we so desperately search for is so often out of reach, denied even to the most fervent effort. The mysteries the dwarves have left us with could easily warrant another century or so worth of personal examination from me, and quite possibly even several millennia of excavation of even one dwarven ruin would be insufficient to paint a complete picture of them. But what we can see from our threadbare tapestry of dwarven artifacts is a careful, intelligent, industrious, and highly advanced culture, whose secrets we, as students and teachers of their works, can only hope to uncover someday. Very interesting stuff. So that's Calcelmo's publication on dwarves here, and it seems like we might have some books on dwarves here, so we might be able to make some headway on our reading list during our break from adventuring. Let's go ahead and put the dwarf books. There we go. Great. We've done a little bit of reading. Now what I think Nerthor would like to do is a little bit of enchanting work. Let's head in here. All right. Oh, Mary. You followed. Very good. Let's see if we can do any disenchanting. No, we can't. That's stuff we can sell off. I would like to, however, enchant my college boots if I can. I can't remember if I have a necklace for our friend. I don't think I do. Well, let's see what we can put on display at the very least, shall we? Yes. Spectral Steed, Armor with the Moon. I remember crafting these two staves. Armor with the Sun. Times. Yes. The Galder Black Blade. Blade of Whiterun, which we earned by killing that dragon in Whiterun. This one we got on our quest for the Galder Legend. And I just realized it's got the rings. It's got guard rings. That's really good, actually. I'm a fan of that. That's very practical. Let's put this here. Perfect. The Ebony Sword of Paralysis. We could sell it, but it's also a very nice looking sword. I think it deserves to go on display. Blade of Winterhold. Yes, we earned that by becoming the Thane of Winterhold. Let's actually go ahead and put the Ebony Blade of Paralysis on display. It's not unique, but it does look very nice. Now you see this I don't like. I don't like how it has like no hand protection. That freaks me out. I don't like swords that have no hand protection. Oh yes. Rundi's dagger. We found that while exploring in Winterhold. Got our potions here. Well, let's see if we can make ourselves some, Oh, we need our horse. So all our ores are on our horse, Murray. That's a problem. We can't have them on the horse. We need them in our inventory in order to make things. So let's go ahead and find the horse. Although I do wonder, what necklace am I using right now? I'm using the Galder amulet, right? That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I do have a gold necklace that I can just make shit with. Let's see here. Why not? Water breathing? No, not useful. I'm not quite sure. Fortifying alteration duration might not be so bad, especially if we're like under, let's say that we want our water breathing to last longer, we want our water walking to last longer. That might not be so bad, actually. Let's say necklace. Let's just call it a necklace of duration. No, necklace of necklace of lasting change. I like that. Nice. We should get our horse. Let's go to our horse and retrieve some of the materials off of him. Or I don't know if our horse is a boy or a girl. That's unclear to me. Horse, I require you. Oh, Queen Elfsigar. Good to see you. Got a little more used to you. I should take these two. We should put Nettlebane on display and Zephyr. I'm glad I checked. That was a way too. Dragonbone. Hang on to those. Alright, stay here, Queen Elfsigar. Okay. Ugh, it's chilly. It's snowing up there. It's cold up there. Okay. Put away the dwarven ingots. Put them in the backpack. Oh, we do have some stuff in here already. I didn't even realize. Good to know, though. Oh, we're not going to smelt that down. I'm not going to do that either. You know what? Fuck it. Let's make some iron ingots. Put away the iron ingots. Don't need them right now. Some dragon claws here. I don't recall if we have a display area for them or not. We'll make one of each. Very good. Oh, we're a bit hungry. Ooh, it's gotten late. It's gotten late. Put the rest of the things on display. later. For now, let's go ahead and have some food. This to me is it's a part of Skyrim that I really enjoy, which is just like the quiet moments in between adventures where you get to just like kind of take care of your homestead or whatever. You know, put things on display, do some crafting work. I do like it. It goes a long way to making the world feel lived in, you know? Have some Horker loaf. First we'll have some wine and Horker loaf. Hell yeah. Definitely have it on the table. And we'll have an apple too. Perfect. Well, let's go ahead and study. Let's continue making a little more headway on the spell tome that we've been working on, which is Soul Harvest. Only a few more hours of study. Sure, we'll stay up late into the night. Perfect. And we have learned Soul Harvest. This will be very useful. This way we don't need to manually cast Soul Trap on an individual creature. We just cast this on ourselves before battle and we'll be able to Soul Trap. We'll be able to capture some souls pretty easily. Do the full 8 anyway. Unlike me, I think I have this weird thing in real life where no matter what time I go to bed, I will always wake up at the same time in the morning. My partner kind of teases me about it because it kind of necessitates that I go to bed early. And by early, I mean like 9, usually somewhere between like 9 and 10 o'clock at night. In contrast to many adults who stay up much later than I do. But it just doesn't make sense for me to go to bed really late because if I end up sleeping if I end up waking up at the same time no matter what, like if I go to bed really late, then I'm not going to get as much sleep as I would otherwise. So, you know, it's just something to keep in mind. We'll have some cheese for breakfast. Ugh, gotten a bit dirty already. God damn. All right, well, let's go ahead and... Maricine, let's have you stretch your legs a bit. I'm sure you're going to get bored being cooped up in here.
We've stopped. What's wrong?
Follow me.
Following.
I'm going to need you to guard me while I bathe, basically. Oof, chilly out here. All right, let's put on our... We do have some things to sell now. Oh, this isn't as good as this one, even though it's more valuable. Okay, well, we'll just do this then, because this one lasts long. This one is more powerful. All right, let's go ahead and do water walking. It'll last for quite some time. Will she water walk with me? No, she won't. Nevertheless, I require your guard duty. I require you to protect me while I clean up. Actually, you know what? Let's dual cast it. Oh, it's a chilly day. Goodness gracious. This mud crab was not a pleasant surprise. Well, let's go ahead and dispel the effects. We'll recast this.
Some who journey to Skyrim complain of snow. That's because they have never seen ash. In Morrowind, even the brightest days are shrouded in a storm of unbridled smoke.
Tell me about it. Come on, where's the deepest point of the water? Where is it? There we go. Perfect. All right, now we can get out of the cold. Okay. Double cast Sea Stride. There's an elk over there. It's tempting to go after it for its meat. I'm not going to do that right now, though. Let's just get back to Mirror Watch. All right. All right. Maricine.
Those born in the fire are forged by it.
All right. How about you relax now?
Waiting.
Great. Perfect. All right. So, what now? Arachnia, why you gotta be like this? That's my question for you. Why you gotta be like this? Let's go ahead and put some stuff on display. Now, I think there's a spot just for Zephyr, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Let's see here. Oh, we should have claimed the Skull of Corruption, I guess. Oh well, that's okay. Oh, the Staff of Uric Galderson goes here. Ooh. Ooh, Nettlebane goes here. So I guess we're not going to get every single collectible. Definitely not going to get Mehrunes Razor. It doesn't make sense for Narathor to do Mehrunes quest. We'll get as much as we can, for sure. Yeah, definitely not getting the Skull of Corruption. Imperial Shield, Spellbreaker, Shield of Bees Grimoire. Definitely not getting that. Archon Sword. Ariel's Bow. Right, there's not a place for Zephyr. I thought there was for some reason. Okay, so we'll just put it, no, not there. Put it here. Nice. Very cool. Slowly coming together in here. Slowly getting more and more goodies. So we're definitely gonna have to sell off the Necklace of Lasting Change, because I thought it's not as powerful as this is, which is surprising to me, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, cool. Let's see here, what next? Oh, we should put our we should put the spell that we just learned on display. Okay. Go down here. I may put the Galder Blackstaff on display because maybe we should just learn Drain Magicka. Plus 22 Magicka per second. This is 20 Magicka per second. It's almost the same. I guess it just depends on how much it costs. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's put the Blackstaff on display. There we go. Nice. Very cool. Let's see about learning Drain Magicka then. I would also just like to see what it looks like when cast. Let's have a seat here. Drain Magicka. 6 hours. Sure, why not? We got all the time in the world. Bit hungry, but that's okay. How much does it cost? Because if it costs more than 20, then it's not really worth it, right? 8 per second. Okay, that's not so bad. Well, alright, let's go ahead and cast a... I'll summon a Flame Atronach. I think they use Magicka. Okay, well, here's the real test. Let's go ahead and do, let's just cast a bunch of stuff on ourselves first. Oh, I don't even need to cast a bunch. Just that should do it. Let's favorite it. And then we'll use Drain Magicka. That doesn't seem useful, if I'm being honest. Then again, I don't know if the... Well... I must be draining Magicka from her because, you know... It is regenerating Magicka. Then again, I am out of combat right now, so my Magicka is regenerating pretty fast. Makes sense. It'd be weird if it didn't. Alright, I guess she's just gonna have to be with me now that I'm having dinner. That's fine. Use the table for sure. Now it's 8:31. Okay. Well, we do have that transmute mineral ore textbook that we need to study. Been sitting in our inventory for quite some time now. So then, let's go ahead and start studying that. 6 hours to learn. Let's go ahead and just learn it, yeah. Oh, the Dwarven Mud Crab found something. Found it a ruby. Oh, thank you, Dwarven Mud Crab. Very nice of you. All right, well, let's go ahead and have a rest. Okay. Cool. How is our leg doing? Let's just check on the status. Splinted. Yeah. Your left leg is broken. It is only broken at a single spot, and with it splinted, it should heal quickly. I don't know what they mean by quickly, though. let's be honest. Quickly in real life, it takes about, like, what? A month for a broken bone to heal? Hopefully it doesn't take a whole month for Skyrim land. Oh, some vegetable soup. Perfect. Now I did make a bunch of jewelry pieces. Let's go ahead and enchant them. Why the hell not? For extra practice. We might sell off some of this stuff to Valiant as well. So let's pick the most valuable one. This is the most valuable one. Perfect. 11:20 a.m. All right. Let's go ahead and return to Valiant's place and sell these off. Hopefully there's no dragon attack. With that being said, actually... Okay, hang on. I'm gonna see how the sausage is made here. Let's do timing is everything. We want other options? No. Extra options. Okay. Okay, so okay, never mind. We should be fine. It's a pretty low chance. Which, by the way, I'm going to adjust that eventually so it's a higher chance, but we don't need to worry about that right now. All right. 10% chance is fine by me. All right, let's go ahead and use our water walking. So how long does it last since I've supercharged it? Wow, 10 minutes. Yeah, that's nuts. All right. Should be just over here. I'm going to end up having a reputation in this town as that other wizard who lives in the mysterious tower out in the marsh. All right. Oh,
Greetings.
Al Hassan, good to see you.
My talents are much needed here in order to keep Morthal safe.
Quite right, Valiant.
Morthal is a troubled place, and it's my duty to see it rest in peace.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Actually, I've got some things to sell you, truth be told. You know what? Fuck it. I don't want these. I got my wizard's robes now. And this, as it turns out, kind of sucks. So we'll get rid of this. It's tempting to get rid of this, honestly. I don't want these, actually. Let's see if you got anything worthwhile. Conjured or Warlock. That actually sounds really good because... yeah, this way we have more ranged options against a dragon. We have a ranged conjuration option when we fight dragons, which would be good. Just kind of browsing and seeing what else would be good to have. I think this is the main thing that I want right now. This would be really helpful. See you around. Should we stop by the potion store? I don't see why I need to, if I'm being honest. Should Narathor take up fishing? Oh, that is tempting. It is tempting to take up fishing. What the fuck is that? What the hell? Oh my god, that's a dead body. What happened here? Wow. Fuck. Poor idiot. All right. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and crack open the spell tome. What time is it anyway? 12:36. Okay. Well, we'll study it for like 5 hours. All right. Let's stretch our legs for a bit. Let's see what kind of tomes on the Dwemer previous residents left behind. Dwemer Inquiries, Volume... No. Primer Verminium, Antecedents of Dwemer Law, Dwemer Inquiries, Volume 3. Perfect. All 3 volumes... We have all 3 volumes of Dwemer Inquiries. Do they have Volume 2? I thought they did, but we don't. That's unfortunate. I thought we did. I thought I saw Volume 2. Madmen of the Reacher. That's going to be a good one to read. Is that a dagger? I think that's a glass dagger, technically. Ah, shit. So we still need Dwemer Inquiries Volume 2, huh? Well, what should we read? I want to read another one. Dwemer History and Culture. Sounds interesting. Antecedents of Dwemer Law also sounds interesting. We're going to read this. So before we crack it open, I'm going to get a quick drink. Be back in a sec. All right, I am back. So, all right, I am back. Let's go ahead and crack open Dwemer History and Culture. Collected Essays on Dwemer History and Culture, Chapter 1. Marabar Sul and the Trivialization of the Dwemer in Popular Culture by Hasfat and Tabalis. That's a guy we know from our Morrowind playthrough. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Okay. While Marabar Sul's ancient tales of the Dwemer was definitively debunked in scholarly circles as early as the reign of Kataraya I, It remains one of the staples of the literate middle classes of the Empire. It has served to set the image of the Dwemer in the popular imagination for generations of schoolchildren. What about this lengthy but curiously insubstantial tome has proved so captivating to the public that it has been able to see off both the scorn of the literati and the scathing critiques of the scholars? Before examining this question, a brief summary of the provenance and subsequent career of ancient tales would be appropriate. First published between Second Era 670 in the interregnum between the fall of the First Cyrodiilic Empire and the rise of Tiber Septim, it was originally presented as a serious, scholarly work based on research in the archives of the University of Willem, and in the chaos of that era was taken at face value, a sign of the sad state of Dwemer scholarship in those years. Little is known of the author, but Meribar Sul was most likely a pseudonym of Gor Phelim, a prolific writer of penny dreadful romances of that era, who was known to have used many other pseudonyms. While most of Phelim's other work has, thankfully, been lost to history, what little survives matches ancient tales in both language and tone. See Lomas, textual comparison of Gor Phelim's A Hypothetical Treachery with Meribar Sul's Ancient Tales of the Dwemer. Phelim lived in Cyrodiil his whole life, writing light entertainments for the elite of the old imperial capital. Why he decided to turn his hand to the Dwemer is unknown, but it is clear that his research consisted of nothing more than collecting the peasants' tales of the Nibene Valley and recasting them in Dwemer guise. The book proved popular in Cyrodiil, and Phelim continued to churn out more volumes until the series numbered 7 in all. Ancient Tales of the Dwemer was thus firmly established as a local favorite in Cyrodiil, already in its 17th printing, when the historical forces that propelled Tiber Septim to prominence also began to spread the literature of the Heartland across the continent. Meribar Sul's version of the Dwemer was seized upon in a surge of human racial nationalism that has not yet subsided. The Dwemer appear in these tales as creatures of fable and light fantasy, but in general they are just like us. They come across as a bit eccentric perhaps, but certainly there is nothing fearsome or dangerous about them. Compare these to the Dwemer of early Redguard legend, a mysterious, powerful race capable of bending the very laws of nature to their will, vanished but perhaps not gone. Or the Dwemer portrayed in the most ancient Nord sagas, fearsome warriors tainted by blasphemous religious practices, who used their profane mechanisms to drive the Nords from Morrowind. Meribar Sul's Dwemer were much more amenable to the spirit of the time, which saw humans as the pinnacle of creation and the other races as unenlightened barbarians or imperfect, lesser versions of humans eager for tutelage. Ancient Tales falls firmly in the latter camp, which does much to explain its enduring hold on the popular imagination. Meribar Sul's Dwemer are so much more comfortable, so much friendlier, so much more familiar than the real Dwemer, whose truly mysterious nature we are only beginning to understand. The public prefers the light, trivial version of this vanished race. And from what I have learned in my years of studying the Dwemer, I have some sympathy for that preference. As the following essays will show, the Dwemer were, to our modern eyes, a remarkably unlikable people in many ways. Interesting. Well, that's unfortunate. We don't have the rest of the chapters, but yes, this book seems incomplete, Narathor says to Maricine, and Maricine's just like, why aren't we out there hunting fucking dragons, you nerd? Because I broke my leg. That's why. But the last dragon we fought broke my leg, Maricine. You know damn well why we're not out there hunting dragons right now. Let's go ahead and crack open the spell tome again. And just finish studying it. Learn how to conjure our warlock. Oh! Did you just grab that from the pile over there? I think you probably just grabbed it from the pile over there. That's okay. I appreciate the thought, Murray. We are gonna go ahead and call things though. I just wanted to kind of use this video as a chance to kind of show you what Narathor is going to be up to as he recovers. He's going to be reading. He's going to be resting his leg. That sort of thing. I'm not going to do any reading between videos, but I am going to just basically, Narathor is going to be laid up for a while, I think. And the next time that we join each other, Narathor will have recovered and we'll be ready to continue our adventures. Chances are it's going to take several days. for Narathor to get back on his feet 100%. The good thing about him is because he's a wizard, or rather a sorcerer, and doesn't necessarily get up close and personal. Even if we may just wait until like the leg break turns into just bruising, and once it's at that point, we may continue our adventures, because Narathor doesn't have to get up close and personal. It's actually kind of surprising that it's a fireball that gave us a broken leg, right? But oh well. That will do it for the day. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this video brought you some joy. Now please go spread that joy to others. Goodbye for now.